It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. Great game in store for y'all, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They face second down and 7. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Throwing, Nix. That is caught, and he's in. Adam Troutman, touchdown Denver. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
Here's a guy that could be described as your very traditional, typical drop-back passer. We don't have a lot of them left in today's modern offense, but he can stand tall in the pocket, and he can throw it all over the field. But when it comes to operating NFL offense at a high level, he's got some growing to do. That's where his development and the next step has to come. Now, today's going to be a big opportunity for him to showcase, has that development started, and if he can lead his team to a big win, it would go a long way.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On the return is Tucker. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Marshall is on the move. O'Connell to throw on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Now Madison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Handoff, it's Madison. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Finding Terrace Marshall for the completion. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's O'Connell. Finding his tight end, Mayer.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 5. To throw is O'Connell. That is caught at the 3. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run with Madison. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. O'Connell to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense going to take over just before the half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Laube now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now O'Connell to the right side, hauled in by Myers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll run Abdullah. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Madison gets it from the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Abdullah. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you nuts. You have a team in 3rd and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. And what do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off. And he picks up a big gain and converts the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Abdullah. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Marshall is on the move. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On 2nd down, here comes Madison. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for Madison. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. In trouble, and down he goes. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings us 2nd and 8.
Get somebody else to do it. Boston in New York, they gonna take it like I'm doing. I taught you how to kill for the check. What are you doing? I ain't got how to kill, but I gotta know how to.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He runs with it, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd down. Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Throwing, Nix. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
A gain of 6 yards brings up 4th down and goal.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos have cut the deficit to 5. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and 7. Again, it's Madison. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Third and 6. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.